Hello. For the next segment here, we are just going to quickly cover how to add and edit blog posts. So those will show up here, obviously, in the news section of the website. To manage that, it's probably much the same as what you've been doing. You come right over here in the menu to where it says Posts. Click on that. You'll see a list of all of the existing posts on the website. To add a new one, you can click Add New. I'm not going to bother with that. We're just going to go ahead and it'll look just the same, just with content. We're going to click into one of these existing posts. And you will see how this is done. So there's just a spot for a headline here. Just enter the headline, and then down below here is all of the text for the post. Over here on the right-hand side are the categories for the post. So that's how this categorization system works up here. You can add new categories on the fly. You can just say add new category and add a new one here and then add it, and it'll add to the list. And then it will forever be available to other posts. If you start getting quite a few up here, we might want to change the way this looks, because obviously it's kind of big and bold. So if we had more than 6 or 7 of them up there, it would maybe be a lot to look at. But that will just keep adding to it on the fly. That's mostly what there is to this. We're not using the featured image. You did on your old site, but it kind of got cluttery. If you do want to update the way the post looks and kind of, do some more heavy-duty formatting, you definitely can. You would just click on this back-end editor here, and that's going to put it into a format that looks a lot like what I showed you in the previous video for pages. So this is going to give you some flexibility. There's a lot that you can potentially do here. I'm going to try to just show you the bare minimum to not overwhelm you with it. This also applies to the pages and how you see some of those set up. So we can come in here and we can add a text block, and now we've added a text block down here further below. These things, like I showed you before, can all be dragged to different positions. Any of these rows, we can change the number of columns, essentially, that there are in here. So we could split this in half, and then we could have 2 text columns. We could add one of those custom headlines. We could potentially add a picture. Take you to the image library. We can just choose one of these. And if we were to update that, you can see that we've got, some more things going on here now. Obviously, it takes a little bit of practice to get these things looking the way that you want, but it doesn't take too much. So, obviously the blog, it's not a ton of people going there. It's okay to kind of make some edits on the fly. You can also, instead of publishing them, you can change these to drafts. And when you do that, only people who are logged in can view the post, so that you can tinker around with the look and feel of something like this until you get it right, and then you can change this to a published view that anybody can see. So let's just continue to tinker with this for a second. Maybe we'll put this over here. We'll add the text over here. Put this up here. So there, we've got it arranged just a little bit better. We could change this to this sort of arrangement, 1/3 or 1/4, 3/4, which obviously brings our image a little more in line with the other text here. We've got, we've got it looking a lot better here. Those are some of the options that you can choose for formatting these if you wanted to get fancy with it. I think that is going to do it for blog posts. Thanks.